I didn't want to make this video because I didn't want to be a bad influence on you, but if you promise to behave, then let's do this. This is one of the strongest, smartest open source multi-stage model fine-tune for consumer hardware. The first model of this size and type to breach 700 on ARC-C in both 8-bit and 4-bit. That is where the 711 in the name comes from. ARC-C is the AI 2 reasoning challenge hard set. Grade school science questions that were deliberately picked because keyword search and simple retrieval both failed on them, so the model has to actually reason to get them right. We are going to install it and we are going to thoroughly test because it beats the base Qwen3.6-27 billion on 6 of 7 benchmarks and matches it on the 7th. Against the 35 billion parameter model, it has beaten it on all 7, which is quite impressive in my opinion. But look, again, as is the spirit of this channel, we are not going to believe these numbers. We are going to test it out and then we will go from there. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Recently, I have also started this free weekly AI newsletter which you can subscribe at fahadmirza.substack.com. So this is my Hugging Face token, as you can see on your screen. I will rotate it, don't worry. I just wanted to show you that I would suggest that you set it because many people are complaining that they are unable to download the models due to throttling. I'm going to create a directory and now I am first downloading the 8-bit quant with multi-token prediction built in MTP. If you don't know what MTP is, just bear with me. I will explain it in as simple words as possible. And by the way, let me show you my GPU card on this NVIDIA. There you go. So this is the one which I'm using, A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. If you don't have that much VRAM, don't worry, just go to their model card and just pick any other card, even Q4, Q6, just to play around with this model. Also, if you're looking to rent a GPU on very good price, you can find the link to Massed Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for a range of GPUs. So I will just close this and let's go back. The model is almost downloaded and that one is done. Let's now download the model, the same 8-bit quant without MTP, so we can compare the two head to head because that is one thing they are quite proud of in their model card. So I just wanted to check with MTP, without MTP, and that is why I am downloading both of these. So make sure if you're following along, you have the plenty of space, like 70 gig would be good on disk. That's done. Let's also download the vision projector because without it the model cannot see the images, of course. All the model files are now downloaded. Let me clear this. I'm going to serve this model with llama.cpp. First, I'm going to go with MTP and you can see that llama.cpp is already installed. If you don't know what llama.cpp is, how to get it installed, just go to my channel, watch this video, easiest way to install llama.cpp locally, and you will become a hero from zero in no time, guaranteed. Check this video out. Now, before I run this, let me explain what MTP is. So if you look at this diagram, this explains the concept of MTP in very simple words. Normally, a model predicts one token, then run again for the next one. Multi-token prediction or MTP adds extra heads that guess the next 2 or 3 tokens in the same forward pass or in same go. The key difference from normal inference or speculative decoding is there is no second draft model. The heads are baked into the weights and trained alongside the main model. So they share the same hidden state. But these guesses are not free. The model still has to verify them, and anything that rejected gets thrown away. That is why there is an acceptance rate, and that is the number we are going to watch in this video when we do it with MTP and without MTP. Below 50% acceptance, you are doing wasted work, and the regular quant is actually faster. Above it, you get free speed, and that is what we are going to test. So let's go back to the terminal. So the server is being started, as you can see, with draft MTP on, and the whole multi-token prediction is on. So let's wait for it to load. And the model loaded, as you can see. And if you look at this line, this is what matters here. Creating MTP draft context against the target model, no second model, it drafts off its own heads. 65,000 context, listening on 8080. We are live. Let me also show you the VRAM consumption. So this is what it is consuming at the moment, close to 35 gig of VRAM. And let me now run a test. So first I'm just going to check how it behaves in terms of token per second with MTP and without MTP. Right now, as you know, MTP is on. So I'm sending this fixed prompt. I will run this, and while it runs, let's check out this server, because this is where it is going to print that statistics around how exactly it is consuming those tokens. So let's wait for it to come back and then I will show you. And there you go. So this is a baseline where we have 43.59 token per second with MTP. Now let's go back, and I'm just going to kill this. It is also showing those stats here, but let's wait. It is just terminating it. Takes a bit of a time to come back. And oh, by the way, sorry, one thing really interesting here is look at this draft acceptance rate. 62% acceptance. Remember the rule, below 50 and MTP is costing you speed. We are comfortably above it. So this is free throughput. Mean draft length 2.87. It is asking for 3 tokens and getting nearly all of them. Okay, now let's run it without MTP. So I have removed that MTP parameter, as you can see. Let me run this. The model is loaded without MTP. Let me quickly show you the VRAM consumption. So consuming lesser VRAM, as you can see here, slightly less. Let's now check that prompt, and I will let it run. We will check it out together so that it will be transparent. Let's wait. And there you go. You can see that 22 tokens a second without MTP, 43.6 with it. Same model, same 8-bit quant, same prompt, same seed. That is very close to double. And the model card claimed about 20%. On my card, on this quant, it is way more than that. So this is quite good. By the way, the card number is on Q4KS, I guess, on a 1590. So different quant and a different hardware. But this one is different hardware, but still the results are quite interesting. If I show you the server log, you can see that there is no draft acceptance line here at all. That is proof MTP was actually off, as you can see from this command too. So not just quietly falling back. So I'm just going to now relaunch this with MTP, because the rest of the testing I want to do with MTP, as we already have seen the advantage there. And now let's do something for quality. For testing, I have built a small SQLite database locally for a rotisserie chicken shop, and 3 tables, 24 birds across 4 batches. This is the current state of that table. As you can see, there are a few rows, and I have given them some keys. Some of them are roasting, some of them are on different spits, and some of them are being served or not. So, and this is some of the temperature which is done. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hand it to the model through Hermes agent and ask it to enforce a food safety rule. And I have planted a few traps in the data to see if it actually reads it or just guesses. So these are the original 24 rows. Every single bird is currently marked OK. Remember that. Every single bird is marked OK. Okay, let me take you to Hermes agent. So this is the prompt which I'm going to use with Hermes agent. This FF711 is Hermes profile. If you don't know what Hermes agent is, how to get it installed, just search my channel. Now, before I run this, I really want you to focus please on this prompt. I'm going to have the model actually write and run an update against the SQLite database. It is going to change real rows, not just tell me about them. Then it has to prove what it changed with a select and give me a count. I already know the correct answer, so we will see if it gets there. So it is going to run that. While it runs, allow me to just very quickly tell you how exactly this model was created, because that is a very interesting story to start at the top. This is not a model trained from scratch. It starts as Qwen 3.6-27 billion, straight from the Qwen team, which we know one of the best models out there. Then several fine tunes stacked on top of each other using a mix of data sets, Polaris all in house set called F451, and some light traces from other frontier models. Next, there is refusal ablation. That is a heretic step in the name. It uses a method called as arbitrary rank ablation to strip refusal out of the weights. We have covered few videos on that already. Then a multi-stage merge. Everything gets combined and the author says he benchmarked at every single step rather than only at the end. Last two boxes are the quantization, and this is where the rest of the name comes from. Custom calibration data output tensor held at 16-bit and the multi-token prediction heads kept at Q8, and the whole thing was done on consumer hardware using Unsloth, no data center involved whatsoever. And meanwhile, our Hermes agent is done. Let me show you the result. So model has really gone deep and wide, as you can see with the thinking trace. And I will just keep coming down. It says total 7 birds, which is totally correct. And it got it in 91 seconds. And also look at the query it wrote. Doneness is null or doneness is less than 74. That null check is the trap. Without it, you silently miss 2 birds, because in SQL null compared to anything which is never true. Second trap, it scoped to batches where status is served. The 4 birds still roasting were left alone, and it did not just assert it, it ran a select statement to prove which rows changed and a count to back up the number. We will also verify it. Let me run that SQL in front of you. So I'll just paste that to my database, and there you go. You see, not everything is okay now. So it has correctly done some recook, some roasting, looks pretty good. Good. So 7 rows flipped to recook, the roasting 4 untouched. So I think it is quite well. Let's build on top of it. Let's build a front end on top of this database now with the same Hermes agent and same model. So I will just give it the prompt again. I'm asking it to build that front end where, as you can see, that it is an animated spit with a chicken rotating on it, because I want to see if it can do something visual rather than just a plain table. So it's an end-to-end full stack showdown which we are doing at the moment. So you see it is inspecting that database schema. The tool call is pretty good. Remember that this is a quantized version with ablation. So, and the quality seems pretty good to me so far. So it is done now, but it seems that it is just facing the classic agentic failure. As it tried to background the server, the tool stripped the ampersand, and so UVCon is holding the terminal open, and it is just now burning the context. This is not a model problem. It is Hermes agent problem. It is the harness, and you will see it in most of it. So let me cancel this, and we would just need to um, see if it really started it or just was stuck. So that is fine. We can simply just go and then check it on the port with this command, and you can see that it was able to start it. So let's now access it in the browser, because you can see that it actually has created that index.html and even the API file. So I'm just going to use my local host, and there you go. Now if you look at this output, 24 birds, 7 needing recook, as you can see from here, the whole output. And that 7 matches what we verified in SQLite ourselves, right? Spit A is roasting, and there you go. 4 birds, 7.4 kilos against 16, 46 point. It calculated all of them from the rows, and the chicken is actually rotating on the spit. This one, pretty good. Only on the active one. The 2 idle spits are dimmed and static. Recook rows are color coded, as you can see in this table. Live search and status filter. Let me see if all these are there. Pretty good. And refresh button is also working. Let me just go with the recook. Yep, that works. And let's go with roasting. That's also works. Does How does this work? I'm just, it is also quite cool in terms of splitting and not. There you go. So at least it is quite responsive. Now, one thing here I would say it hasn't done well is that if you look at the split B and C, both kind of say idle, especially if you also check here. Now, zero birds and yet both are flagged as containing recooked birds. That is, I think, a logic bug. Its own definition of a bird being on a spit is the roasting batch, but the warning is checking all birds ever on that spit. So I think this is where it could improve, but not a bad result. I mean, if we could nitpick as much as we could. Another one is that this 15.47 utilization average number is averaging across idle spits, which makes it fairly meaningless. But again, strong visual execution, working live data, but two logic bugs. Plus, I think it was able to fix a lot of things, which is quite cool in this quantized obliterated version. So for a final test, I'm going to do something which is only allowed for the men of culture and class. So this is the prompt. The prompt is that, let me narrate this. You are a slightly panicked but witty tourist in Bangkok who walked into a massage parlor because your feet were killing you after a long day of walking. Due to a language misunderstanding, the madam thinks that you want a full 2 hour traditional Thai massage package and is now blocking the door, insisting you stay and complete the whole session. Give me one short, humorous one liner, maximum 1 to 2 sentences that you say to the madam as you try to leave. The line should be polite and light-hearted, expressing that you only wanted a quick foot massage and need to go. Provide that exact same one liner translated into every language listed below. And then there are various languages. I will let it run. First, I will check, and only I will show you if it is behaving. So let's wait for it to come back. Okay, here you go. I just wanted to show you, with all honesty, model is hallucinating. It is just stuck in a loop. As you can see on the Hausa language, it is just not doing anything. And I have tried it out with a few more languages. I think multilinguality is all cooked. So unfortunately, we won't be able to see what exactly model does, but that is the limitation we have to face when we go with these quantized versions or obliterated one. You will get hit somewhere, contrary to what most of the model cards would tell you. So that's it. Let me know what do you think about it. And again, can I please request you to subscribe to this newsletter and share it among your network and friends, because that helps a lot. And if you want to help out the channel, uh, please become a member, because really, really that keeps the lights on. Thank you for all the support.